Next, we move on to data visualization, where we basically import PLT as PLT and import Seaborn as SNS. So we begin by basically creating user features for segmentation. So user features equal to df.group by customer ID aggregate all the way down to reset index. Basically, what this block of code does, it basically creates like user features for like segmentation, such as like total purchases, total items, total spend, average purchase value, purchase frequency. Basically, these features are essential for like customer segmentation, as this allows us to basically understand like customer behavior and like identify like high value customers. Next, we move on to fig axis equal to plt.subplots 1 and 2, fig sizes equal to 16 and 12. Basically, this line of code creates like a grid with like one row and two columns for like visualizing like multiple plots basically like side by side. Next, we move on to like visualizing the top 10 best selling products by using top products is equal to the group by describe brackets quantity dot sum sort values ascending is false dot head is 10. Basically, this line of code basically groups the data by the product description and calculates like the total quantity sold for each of the product, and basically sorts the product in like a descending order and selects like the top 10. And then plt.product.plot kind bar color sky blue axis equal to axis brackets 0. Basically, this plots like a horizontal bar chart to visualize like the top selling products. Then afterwards, we title this visualization. We label the x-axis, the y-axis, and then we invert the y-axis to show like the highest at top. And then we move on to visualizing customer segmentation by spending. So we have user features equal to spending segment, all the way to like labels is equal to low, which is less than 100, all the way to VIP, which is greater than like 5,000. Basically, what this block of code does is basically categorizes the customers into like spending segments based on like their total spending, such as like low, medium, all the way to like VIP. Then we move on to segment counts is equal to user features brackets spending segment dot values sort index, all the way to like axis brackets 1 dot tick parameters axis is equal to axis rotation is equal to 45. Basically, this block of code basically counts like the number of customers in each of the segments and basically visualizes it as like a bar chart. And then afterwards, we basically plot both of these visualizations. So here are the visualizations for each. Here we have the top 10 best selling products, which is like Papercraft Little Birdie, which has like around like 80,000 units to quantity sold, all the way down to like mini paint set vintage, which has like around 28,000 total units sold. Then here we have the customer segmentation by total spending. So based on this graph, the greatest spending segment is like medium, which is from like 100 to 500, around like, which has like around 1,600 customers, all the way to like very high, and then the lowest is like the low, which has around like 180 customers. Next, we move on to product category analysis based on like descriptive keyword. So define category product brackets describe all the way to return other. Basically, what this block of code does, it basically categorizes the products based on their keywords, such as like mug and like all the way to bowl. And basically, if the word is in the description, it returns like kitchenware, or if a toy or a puzzle are in the word, it basically returns toy games. Then we move on to df dot brackets categories equal to df brackets describe dot apply categorized product, all the way to like category sales is equal to df dot group by category brackets total price dot sum dot sort values ascending is false. Basically, this line of code basically adds like a categorical feature to like the data set, and this allows us to basically analyze like the sales by the product category, and then afterwards we basically group the data by like the category and like calculate the total sales for each of the category. Then afterwards we make a pie chart with the category sales labels equal to category sales index, and then we title it by saying sales distribution by product category. So here's our visualization for this. So the largest share of the pie is like the others category, followed up by like storing containers category, all the way down to like toys and games category.